Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Durham. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Durham.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback a real easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times, not big shots. It just puts you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go with a direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Strong, firm tackle.
And that shows you the confidence this QB has in his target down the field. Running the corner route, he's well covered, but he knows if he puts it up in the air, his guy's going to go climb the ladder and make a play for him. Beautiful job.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Wants to throw on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
This offense has it with really good field position. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The give to the tailback. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after 1, we're scoreless.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He got it! They will score! Touchdown, Texas!
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to go up top. Going over the top. Makes a catch at the 15. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Quarterbacks abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
14, LSU, 0. Texas.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion, making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man, it's Durham. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. And he dropped it. Just didn't put the thing all the way in.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. LSU right back to the line. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Durham. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers!
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Manning. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. They'll immediately call timeout. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds a man in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth the gamble when the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try.
He's loose down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Now the play fake. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad play at a bad time.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Texas 22.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Sends it back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense, knocking that one away.
They'll move the wide receiver. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Finds the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Back open in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Surging forward on the sneak.
And how nice is it then to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak, everybody knows it, but he's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the first down.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
It's now 3rd down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. No way to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half. Get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He holds it in, and nobody's close. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
To throw, it's Manning. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas 22, LSU 14.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, out of space. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the field goal unit is on the field. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. It's a seam wide open. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Going up top again. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Trying to bull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. And the comeback is on.
And listen, still a ways to go. A great job by this offense getting back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensive?